Second, so Dscr loan is now popular again as soon as the rate drop. So 30-year forward mortgage, fixed rate mortgages combined with index rate plus margin rate. Now this index rate for 30-year mortgage or any fixed rate mortgages categorized as QM or qualified mortgage uses a 10-year treasury bond, or they call it SOFR. There are two index points, but for easier for us to understand, let's just consider this index as a 10-year treasury bond. Plus margin rate will be one of these banks or investors or giving trees. Determine the final rate. DSCR or non-QMs use a prime rate as an index plus margin. So as the prime went down 0.5%, DSCR rate that we quoted in 9s and 10s became all under 8s and 9s. Surprisingly, if we increase the prepayment penalty up to 5 years, we can offer 6.2 to 6.5% DSCR loans. So before pandemic, we were selling in 5s and 6s. So fairly, as a comparison perspective, we can sell what we were sold in 2018 and 19 because the bond has been shifted. So I'm going to cover what determines the debt service coverage ratio is and how we calculate it. For easier said, it's rental income over PITIA, principal, interest, tax, insurance, and HOA, or possibility of all these X factors that adds into. So we also call this a housing payment. When a housing payment is lesser than rental, then we can approve the loan, conditionally approve the loan. No income is required. There's no REO scheduled, meaning, do you have 10 homes? Great. We're not gonna micromanage. We're not gonna nitpick because it's a non-QM, a rental income oriented loan product. We can close in the LLC or the trust. We cannot close in S Corp or C Corp because of the liabilities, because of the update. We can still originate when the ratio is under 1%. There's no limit on the property owned or financed. LTV can go up to 80% for purchases, 75% for the refi and cash outs. Cash out up to 500,000. Non-warrantable condos and condo tails are allowed. Condo tails mean residential plus the commercial. But the residential side occupancy is greater than 51%. We can consider them as a condo tails. And we can offer interest-only payment just to overcome this debt service coverage ratio. So I brought a loan sifter screenshot showing a cash out transaction at 75% loan to value, cash out amount at $250,000. It's a 2-unit investment property. Comes out with Carrington at 8.49% with a 1 and 1.35% rebate. So even at the prime rate at 8.5, we can still earn 1. Okay,